Have you ever contemplated the stark contrast between the haves and the have-nots in our society? The question we must grapple with today is this: what responsibility do those with more bear towards those with less? Consider the story of a man, destitute and in need. He's poorly clothed, his stomach growls with hunger, and he knocks on the door of a well-to-do neighbour. The neighbour, well-intentioned, tells him, "Go in peace, be warmed and filled." Yet he does not offer the man food or clothing from his abundant store. The words are kind, the sentiment is good, but without action, what good is it? This scenario, as stark as it may seem, is not too far from the truth. Many of us express sympathy for those less fortunate, but how often do we extend our hands to help? The good book tells us, "Give and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over." Generosity, it seems, is not just a virtue, but a pathway to abundance. The psalmist also tells us, "A good man shows favour and lends." Lending to those in need is not just an act of kindness, but an act of faith. Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done, we are told in Proverbs. Now imagine if the affluent neighbour, instead of sending the man away with empty words, lent him what he needed, or gave him a gift of food and clothing. This act of giving or lending wouldn't just be a gesture of kindness, but an investment in humanity, a loan given to the Lord himself. However, the act of lending comes with its own rules. The Bible warns us against exacting interest from the poor. "If you lend money to any of my people with you who is poor, you shall not be like a moneylender to him, and you shall not exact interest from him." This is not about profit, but about compassion, about understanding the struggles of our fellow human beings. In conclusion, giving and lending to the poor are not just acts of charity, but acts of faith. They are not just about alleviating poverty, but about fulfilling our responsibility towards our fellow human beings. They are about being the good person, who shows favour, who lends, who is kind to the poor. For as we are reminded in Corinthians, God loves a cheerful giver. So the next time you encounter someone in need, remember the words from the Bible and extend a helping hand. For in doing so, you are not just giving to a person, you are lending to the Lord, and your reward will be great. For more insights and inspiration, visit us at jehovahsaint.com. Remember, giving isn't just an act, it's a way of life.